Hello there, welcome back. Michael Bridges is still with us. We're talking, as you can imagine, about our top story. Sporting head coach Ruben Amorim in talks to replace Erik ten Hag at Manchester United. Michael, what are we thinking tactically about this and how we could see Manchester United potentially change?
Well, the first thing we can see differently under Amorim, United obviously tend to play a four-man defence, but Amorim has only really ever played with a three at the back, a 3-4-3, sometimes a 3-5-2. This is their formation against Famalicão. They played, and that's his favoured 3-4-3 with the three centre-backs, wing-backs alongside two holding midfielders, two wingers either side of the main striker. He's played 3-5-2 in the past, but he's known for favouring these three defenders. I mean, he's done fantastic with Gyökeres, hasn't he?
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's someone who you're already thinking be a nice fit, maybe. Well, certainly for the Premier League, but now if Amorim goes to Manchester United.
Absolutely. But what United fans will probably hope, what can they do with Xerxes, but even more Rasmus Højlund? We don't know what January's going to look like, but what he's done with Gyökeres, unbelievable. And, of course, Gyökeres has been linked with a move to the Premier League off the back of that. But this is the interesting three here. United fans already probably writing down what three can we get at the back there where we need a few more to come in. So, yeah, interesting to see.
Because centre-backs have been a problem as well. It was easy to say three at the back. You need three good centre-backs, don't you? And it's been a problem position for Manchester United. So, like you say, who that three are is going to be interesting. But, I mean, is it a system that could work?
Well, United have six recognised... Oh, there they are. They have six recognised centre-back options. Of course, they brought in Lenny Yoro from Lille, Matthias de Ligt from Bayern in the summer. They've got Harry Maguire, Johnny Evans and Victor Lindelof as backup. But the three I've just mentioned there are out of contract in June 2025. So that's one to keep an eye on in January. But, of course, they get injuries as well, don't they? So a three at the back, it's interesting. So... very, very intrigued. And, of course, Lenny Yoro, very exciting signing. He got that injury straight away. I think it was against Rangers in pre-season. Yeah. So I'm intrigued to see it, see how it all works.
Absolutely. And when it comes to the wing-back option, then you play three at the back, you're probably going to need wing-backs. So what options does he have?
Well, he bought Nazar Mazwari in the summer from Bayern, who's predominantly played as a right-back. He was a left-back on Sunday. Diogo Dalot is probably one of United's most consistent players. He's also able to play there too. The problem we've got is the left-back situation. We know Luke Shaw, the injury problems he's had. He hasn't played a league game for United since coming off a half-time against Luton in February. Taro Malacia hasn't played for United since the start of the apart from the final game, the 22-23 season. So, you look at it, as great a coach or manager he is or could be, there are issues there. And we know that a lot of these players are inherited bought by Erik ten Hag. But you still look at all the money they've spent and they still look short in so many areas. Yeah,
incredible. Michael, thank you very much indeed.
Hi, welcome back. Let's get more on Ruben Amorim then. His talks with Manchester United to succeed Erik ten Hag as manager. Michael Bridge is here to talk us through his CV.
I am indeed.
Not yours. Could be, because they're twins. But Amorim, we're interested in.
That wasn't on purpose, all right? It's just an accident. Right, Amorim. The United fans, are you listening? He's a two-time Portuguese league winner, winning their first title in 19 years in 2021. He's won the Portuguese League Cup 3 times, 2-time Portuguese manager of the season. And you can understand now why Sporting Lisbon paid Braga $8.6 million to take him in 2020. Now, I've been reading up on this, Bella. That was considered unbelievable sum of money in terms of, the compensation. People were very critical about it, but he's clearly proved them wrong. He retired early as a player, but he still ended up winning 14 caps. Going into this season as champions, they've been in unbelievable form as well. 6 points clear at the top already. Sporting have won all 9 of their matches so far, scoring 30 goals, conceding just 2. United fans really waking up now to this, aren't they? Goals, excitement. Well, it's not just domestically they've started well this season, Bella. No, it's coming. Here it is. They've made a really good start in the Champions League. Now, that looks low, but was there 36 teams in the Champions League this year? That could be enough, hopefully, for Sporting fans to go straight through. Of course, we don't know how many you need for qualification straight through, But what we do know, they've made a good start, 2 wins and a draw. They've got Arsenal next month as well. So a good start, great start domestically and very good in Europe as well.
And we've been hearing his name being linked with Premier League clubs before, haven't we?
Yeah, most recently linked with Manchester City as a potential replacement for Pep Guardiola. Hugo Viana is leaving his role as the sporting director of football to take on a similar role at City next season. Now, Amorim was asked about whether he could follow Viana to Manchester less than 2 weeks ago.
Aquilo que vocês vão dizer ou vão perguntar, o que eu posso controlar é a resposta que eu dou. E a única coisa que mudou é que o Hugo Viana vai sair no final da época, mas é diretor desportivo. Nada no Sporting mudou. Nada. E, portanto, tudo se mantém igual até ao fim da época. Obviamente que o Viana, na semana do City, não vai estar disponível para entrar no balneário, que eu vou deixá-lo um bocadinho fora para não criar conflitos. De resto, vai-se manter tudo igual até ao final da época. Não falamos nada sobre isso, porque são 2 caminhos completamente diferentes. Eu sei que as pessoas fizeram essa ligação. O caminho do Viana é o caminho do Viana, o meu caminho é o meu caminho. E, portanto, apenas temos uma relação profissional que não se irá manter para sempre. O que irá manter é a nossa relação de...
So that was him on Manchester City links, but he was linked with Liverpool, potentially replacing Jurgen Klopp, of course. Arne Slot's there now and doing very well, and linked with replacing David Moyes. But it went beyond links. He admitted he held talks in London with West Ham United and apologised to the sporting fans for the timing and the publicity of the talks back in April. And this is what he said.
Let's remove the elephant in the room. I will talk about this only once. The first thing is to say that the club knew about my trip because it is important and it changes the context. Then there is the second thing, which is to talk about the cloak of secrecy that surrounded the trip. I secretly parked the car just outside here. I secretly passed 15 people, spoke with people, I took pictures with people on my way there, and I entered the plane. Therefore, it's a bit too much to say that it was all done in secret, especially behind the club's back. This didn't happen. And then the most important point is that it was obviously a mistake. My trip was a mistake. The timing was completely misjudged. I didn't realise it at the time, but it was misjudged.